Ain't ready, MP.
Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home. All right, baby, let's get down.
Incident-free. If you are having an issue anytime that needs to be addressed, please text the word "lap doors" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest collisions team will respond immediately. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free rock bobblehead. There are a few seats left for a handful of upgraded raffle teams. Visit the ticket booth or visit us online for more information.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
Well, MP has sure put his money where his mouth is. He and his teammates have risen to the challenge of these rivalry matchups, achieving exactly what they set out to do. And they're looking to keep things going here tonight.
So the Nets starting five. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Russell. And it's MP in at the three. Hurdle with a screen on Russell. A three from Quickly. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, Quickly can space out that floor for you. Knock down three-point shooter.
Russell with it. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And Pirtle pulls it down. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Detroit. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle's got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Claxton. And here is Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's Dick on the wing. Now, here's Quickly. The tray. And it's MV with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Russell missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Pass to Ingram. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Off target with the open look. Outside, Russell. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 5 now.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. 5th best, the Nets.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Barnes kicks to Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Here's quickly. It's hauled in by Thomas. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Celtics.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Launches a 3, and it's MP with the rebound. Nets leading by 3, stolen by Quickly. Barnes with it, picked up by Claxton, and it's Quickly in the corner. Pirtle against Johnson. Pirtle's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP sets the screen for Russell. A 3-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 11 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. To end the run. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell inside, quickly covering.
It's D'Angelo forcing the issue right there, trying to find a way to draw contact.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And so Russell hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Barnes finds Quickly. Knocked away. Dick wide open. And the Raptors miss again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Russell, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 15.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Russell against Quickly. Can they get it? Nice D from Russell.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Thomas, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Inside. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. All alone. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do. Get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Johnson outside. There's Russell with the three. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Shot from the low block. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Dick.
You know, Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. That's where he can use that touch.
Claxton a screen on quickly. No problems knocking that one down. Russell's got 17.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now Thomas. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit. And Barnes sends it back.
Good instincts from Barnes on the block. He had that shot totally anticipated.
Down low. Let's go. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets leading by 8. Pass to MP. Takes the three. Second shot opportunity. Yep, it counts.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
It's checked in for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. MP looking around. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Pirtle. And the rejection by Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pirtle, the pass to Ingram. To the paint. Wants to get it to Barrett. He does.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Brooklyn leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Pirtle with a screen on MP. Back to Pirtle. Brooklyn with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Ingram outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 6.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Barrett. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pistons played really strong. He ended up with 28 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, MP.
We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Robinson's checked in for Pert. Wagner comes in for Barnes. Walter, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And quickly in for Dick. And then for Brooklyn, Connie's checked in. Bays subbed in for Johnson. Here's Barrett, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Bay against Wagner. Bay passes to Russell. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got 22 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Russell. Pass to MP. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Russell against Quickly. Outside Robinson. Here's Barrett. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
We're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Now here's Thomas. Still yet to score. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've got a bunch.
Yeah. So it's paper.
Changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Wagner. Ingram comes in for Barrett. And Dick subbed in for Walter. And here is Thomas. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Johnson dishes to Russell. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Quickly looking it over. Ingram. Baseline J on the way. Tries again. Robinson. Down low. Claxton's there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Bring it up for MP. A 3.
MP stretching out the defense.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. 11-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. Here's Ingram. And they'll get another chance. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Drills the 3-pointer. Ingram's got 11 points.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve. But it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
It's Dick on the wing. Back to Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Quickly. his three-pointers off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
MP with it. 9 points in the game so far. Traps in the tray. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas.
Well, Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now Barrett. He's got 12. Ingram outside. Back to Barrett. Pass to Dick. Toronto needs to get off his shot. For three, Ingram. Good defense by MP.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Russell with it. Robinson picks him up. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, the defense better make sure they're sticking to all four other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Barnes looking around. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 fouls.
On defense, Brooklyn. Here's Dick. 9 points last game out. Clock at 6. The baseline J.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Barrett the pass to Dick. Nails the baby hook.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Barrett against Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes up top. He's guarded by Russell. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Barnes. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Russell passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Spins. Dick with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the inside. Here's MP. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 13. MP outside. Takes the 13-footer. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. MP's got 17.
They say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but their MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
There it finds Dick. And he drives in. Ingram against MP. And it's Ingram missing.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Ingram setting a pick for Dick. Pass to Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter. Russell fires away from Wick. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Bull League. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Toronto Raptors.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the three slot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Ingram attacking. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Ingram has the length, but he's so slithery at that size. Tough to guard. Gets contact.
Raptors have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Nets leading by 17. Russell looking around, takes a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingram. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Thomas finds Russell. Claxton trying to free himself up. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
Here's Ingram. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the 3 ball is good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Here's Dick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Dick's got 7 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Pirtle. They double him with MP. No good on the triple.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Claxton sets the screen for MP. Another miss by MP.
And I thought that was going to fly. It looked good from here.
Barnes outside. Here's Ingram. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Russell kicks to Johnson. MP outside. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 22 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, light off his feet, quickly elevating with ease.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's an 18-point lead. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Russell passes to Thomas. Russell a screen on Pirtle. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now, here's quickly. 10 points for him. Barnes passes to Ingram. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him over Thomas. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Ingram. Pirtle's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
As 7-footers, it's a great idea to live around the hoop, and that's where Pirtle has set up camp.
To the middle, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Raptors trail by 20. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Top of the key. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Russell. The 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And that one's good. MP.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Over MP, and that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's MP, and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
It's checked in for Dick. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Brownie's checked in. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. To the paint. Barnes can't get it to go. Nets leading by 20. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And here is Ingram. 20 points for him. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. MP, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. MP is second.
Quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
He doesn't get the second one. Raptors trail by 21. Left side, Barrett. Back to Ingram. Barnes screen on MP. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Hurdle against Claxton. Inside, a trend in the NBA and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Now, quickly, 10 points for him. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Oh, the officials are all over that
one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Pirtle. And here is Ingram. Connects in the foul line jumper. Ingram's got 27.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Here's Clowney. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Brooklyn.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. A 3-ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Ingram outside. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Cameron Thomas.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walter in for Scotty Barnes. And then for Brooklyn, Bays checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Cameron Thomas. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Ingram passes to Quickly. Bobbed up there for Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Pass to Bay. Johnson with a screen on Ingram. And again, it's the Nets missing. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Russell against Quickly. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. Onside Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Bay pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Johnson. T right on him. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got 9 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Robinson kicks to Barrett. Back to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Here's Russell. 30 points in the game. 32 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And a miss there on the triple.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the 2nd.
Pass to Robinson. Barrett against MP. And that one drops for him. 14 points for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Johnson with a screen on Ingram. And so it's MP making things happen for the Nets. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
Some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Ingram comes in for Barnes. And quickly in for Grady Dick. The Raptors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got MP. Sadiq Bey is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
How about Poeltl, the Austrian Hammer?
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Pass to Walter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 23. Here's Thomas. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Thomas covering. Bay with the double team. Out to Ingram. Here's Walter. Sinks the triple. Walter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Russell with it. MP outside. Offensive rebound.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Nicholas Baxter at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Really hard to stop Scotty Barnes in the pick and roll. As the screener, Scotty can beat you different ways.
Quickly against Russell. To the inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Ingram. He can't get it to go. Good defense by MP. And Russell with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Ingram against MP. Ingram. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 16 here in the second half.
No one's stopping Brandon Ingram when he's in that pull-up game. He's just too long.
Now, here is Russell. Bounce pass, Thomas. Pirtle with the steal. Quickly with it. Picked up by Claxton. Dick can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Thomas. From past the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That's a 2 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Count that bucket. 34 points for D'Angelo Russell.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just figuring out more and more how to find points and production from the free throw line. Ingram, a real pro at drawing fouls at this level.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And it's Ingram missing. Brooklyn leading by 22. And here's Russell. MP with a screen on quickly. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Dick. Back to quickly. Ingram against MP. Ingram. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, we know Quickly can score, but there he shows off his passing ability.
Screen by Claxton. Quickly against Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Barnes outside. Ingram outside. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Up top, Claxton, defended by Pirtle. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now Russell. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Wins pay the bills, baby.
Now that we've finished these games against our rivals, I'd just like to say, nice job, MP. Now, you lifted the spirits of the entire organization.
You feel this energy, right? It's crazy. Everyone on the same page. Everyone having fun. It's a total vibe, right?
That's what happens when you win. Doesn't matter who it's against. They all count the same.
No, Brian, he's right. Right? People are energized when you beat your rivals. MP, you were a leader whether you know it or not.
Trust me. He knows it.
Thanks, Cliff. Look, I can't build this dynasty alone. We need everyone in this organization, top to bottom, pulling in the same direction.
I couldn't agree more. Let's keep it going.
Coach, what up?
What's up, MP? Glad you came through. You see how you maintained your form despite your legs getting tired? That's what it's all about. Now that's great work.
Thanks, Coach.
Good, MP. game time. Let's get it, MP.
And off-court activities.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Take a look. Let us know what you think.
I want to focus on beating our rivals.
Why is that?
Well, as you know, in the NBA, there's not a lot of difference between the best team and the worst team, but motivation, it can take you a long way. When you're going up against your rival, you got everybody rowing in the same direction, and in my experience, that type of camaraderie right there, that'll pay off big time when it comes to the playoffs.
Everyone in this building works harder, smarter, and more efficiently when we are taking care of business against our rivals.
Agreed.
This is an emotional game, and an emotional boost like that can go a long way.
You sure you don't want to focus on rebounding?
Coach Tucker doesn't like talking about his emotions.
It's not my favorite subject. But I understand the appeal of taking down a hated foe. If that's what you want to do, we'll help you get there.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Ain't ready, MP. You good, MP? They're a good team, but we got you. So we're gonna win.
Thank you.